Is it coming on? I believe it's about to be live. Hello everyone, this is James from Newdycat Games here at Mantic Games today for the Mantic Open Day, and I'm running some demos of League of Infamy. It looks like we're live. I think we are. If not, this is going to be a weird video that comes in halfway through. So we are playing League of Infamy. We're playing the first scenario, which is called Larceny for Beginners. You're all beginners. We've got 5 willing volunteers to play the game. And yeah, we're going to be doing some evil. So I'm going to go and get into position and go from there. Righty-ho, so villains! I shall read the scenario colour text, beautifully written as it is. What are you lot over here? Right, we've got something simple for you. Remember I told you about that Drakon breeding programme? We've found a way in. You're going to infiltrate the place, cause a ruckus and grab as many Drakon eggs as you can lay your hands on. Doesn't look like they're expecting you, so it should be pretty easy if you don't muck it up. While you're at it, feel free to loot anything that isn't nailed down. We'll always make sure you're rewarded if you're the one that brings back the most shiniest baubles. And remember, this is your chance to prove yourselves, so best behaviour. ... As I explained to the guys on before the stream started, 4 players are playing low-down dirty villains, and they are competing to be the best villain, to be the worst villain of all, and they're going to show that by gaining infamy tokens. At the end of the game, the villain with the most infamy will get a bunch of points. Conversely, the Keep Master wins points by knocking out villains and subduing them. Because of course the elves, being goodies, they don't kill the villains, they arrest them so that they can pay for their crimes. We call it subduing, and it's yeah, it's a bit euphemistic. Cool. Over here we have 4 initiative tokens, numbered 1 to 4. Keep Master, would you shuffle those up please? And the villain players can then each pick one of them. This will happen every round. Basically, the round sequence changes every round, and you get to go in the order of tokens. So each pick one.
Have a token. Thank you. I'll pick that one.
Lovely. At the same time, the Keep Master grabs a number of alarm tokens, basically just from the general noise of the villains being there. So you're going to get, let's double check this, make them do it right. You get 5 alarm tokens, so grab 5. Now villains, if you want, you can swap your initiative token with someone else. At this point, it's not going to make a huge amount of difference, but just be aware later on you can do swapsies. As an interesting point, infamy tokens are an abstract concept. It's not like loot or treasure or swords. It's tales of bravery and daring do, which means you can use them as a currency between yourselves. So look, if you let me go first, I'll give you 3 infamy, for example. It represents you telling good stories about down the pub later. Right, who's number 1?
I'm number 1.
Excellent. Chris. My notes work. Brilliant.
Well, yeah.
To be fair, I've got a 2 in 5 chance of getting it right. So over there, you see you've got a villain entry point there. The board's made up of squares. Say most of you have played Star Saga before, so this bit will be fairly familiar. You've got a bunch of squares. You have a movement value which will let you move that many squares. You can set yourself up anywhere adjacent to the villain entry point. Imagine that's like a magical portal or a window or a hole in the wall.
Oh, so adjacent to
Adjacent, yes indeed. And make sure you're facing the way you'd like to be facing. Who's up next? Mike. Yeah. Go for it. Lovely. Number 3. Chris again. And Tom bringing up the rear. Okay, I wouldn't want to be stood in front of the...
Why have you done this?
Great convention.
Already you've got the team, are you?
Okay, so the round has 4 phases. We've just done the start phase, which is where we deal out initiative tokens and the Keep Master gets alarm tokens. Then we go into the villain phase. So you will all now get to do a turn, after which we go into the Keep phase and the Keep Master does some stuff. The other thing is Keep Master, draw a hand of 5 cards from your deck. Your cards...
Shuffle?
Yeah, give them a shuffle. But do not shuffle the disordered cards because they get stacked in a certain way before the game. Don't worry about it, it's fine. 5. Yeah. Disorder is a thing which is, you know, it happens to other teams. Obviously, you lot are on best behaviour, so it's not happening to you just yet, right? But we'll come back to that later, shall we? Yeah, so hand of 5 cards. Your keep cards have got 2 things in them. Generally, a rule at the top, which is quite a situational specific way to use it. At the bottom is a discard ability, so you can always chuck the card away to get something good.
Oh, okay.
One of the things that we generally do is let you put some defender tokens into your bag to deal some surprises to the villains. So bear that in mind as we go on. Excuse me. Right then, the villains can now make 3 actions on their turn. So you notice you've got 3 colourful icons, little tokens, with hands on them. Open hand is an unspent action. Flip it over to a closed fist, that's a spent action. So you've got 3 actions, and you can do whatever you want with them. So compared to something like Dungeon Saga or Star Saga, you've got a few more choices on your turn as to what you do. The actions you can make, I can give you a little cheat sheet if you like for on your turn, but generally the actions that are available are, you can move, that's a number of squares equal to your movement value. You can fight, someone who's in your front arc. You can shoot if you've got a ranged weapon. You can recover to get some health back. And also there's actions that only villains can do, which are things like assisting, that is, if a villain's subdued, you can get them back up. Dragging a subdued villain, picking a lock, or smashing a door. Would you like to have that for your own benefit just now? Except for the move action, every other action you've got includes a step. And a step is a 1 square move, either before or after the action. Classic example is, for a fight action, you can use a step to move up and then hit someone, or use it afterwards, so hit and then step to grab the loot they drop. And it's your choice how you do it. So Chris, you have 3 actions. There are doors around the place. Oh sorry, also you have 3 actions. So you've got 3 actions and you've also got 3 actions, not to confuse things at all. 3 actions are actions you can make without spending a token.
Okay.
You can do these as many times as you like in a turn, but you can't do them if you're in an enemy's front arc. And they are things like opening, closing doors, swapping your equipment around, all that sort of thing. I will explain what your characters can do and what your equipment does when we get to it.
Alright, so first action, I'll move up to the door.
It's a cracking start, go for it. So you move up.
Second action, I'll try and pick it.
It is not locked. So the
Oh,
ones
it's
with
not.
the storeroom
Tokens.
tokens,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so some of the doors are not locked, you just open them up freely.
So is that 1 action to move up to
1 action to move
three
up,
action.
and then you end that ends that action.
Right.
3 action opens it, so flip the token over and reveal the back of the chamber card. Storeroom token. Oh, 1, that means Keepmaster, you are drawing 1 token from the bag.
From here?
Yes, indeed. And this will give some kind of random element to what's in the room.
It is 1 gold.
So you can place that wherever you like in the room.
Oh,
So remove
okay.
the token, you place it wherever you like. There's a couple of rules. The main rule is you can't place it in the square directly behind the door,
Right.
or like anything adjacent. It's like the T-shaped Tetris piece, basically. You can't place it in that.
I don't want to make it easy.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
put it far away as you can.
Furthest point possible.
So that is 1 loot item.
Yeah.
If you move into that, so basically during an action you can pick up 1 thing you move through. If you pick it up, you'll discard it and draw a loot card.
I'm picking up the free action.
Picking up it's a freebie as part of your move.
Also, that's when you do your step. It's a step and you pick
Yeah,
up
exactly.
something.
So with loot, you know I told you get points having the most infamy. You also get points having the most valuable treasure in the game.
Cool.
So there are multiple ways of winning.
So I will spend second action to go over number.
Lovely.
So I pick it up.
Yes, indeed. Discard that. So pass that one back to Keymaster Dan, and then grab a loot card. Top one off the deck. There's actually a little there. Keep it to yourself. Have a look at it though. If it's got a little hand icon in the bottom corner, like some of your equipment cards have, or a helmet or an armour type thing, that means you have to equip it to use it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a thing that you might need to discard, a little discard icon. It might just be treasure.
Cool.
Whatever the case, you keep it face down in front of you, stowed, unless you want to equip it.
Right.
And that's your stowed loot, and various rules will refer to the stowed loot. So that's 2 actions gone.
And then my third action will be.
Brilliant.
Can I move diagonally like that?
You certainly can, yeah. As long as one of the paths either side of the diagonal is open, you can do it. I've just remembered, and feel free to take this back. Take back your moves if you want to. I didn't set up the starting defenders. There are 2 defenders on the board at the start of the game. Just to
Start
ruin
again.
it. Let's just pop. We have a blade stalker there and a tall spear over there. If you'd like to,
No, it's fine.
yeah, cool, lovely. And the other part I didn't mention. See, this is the joy of live streaming. I can forget things. It's great. Your mission, of course. As I told you, you get points for getting the most infamy, points for getting the most treasure. Every Dracon egg you bring back, and they'll be drawn out of the bag, is worth extra point.
Cool.
The 3 rooms of chamber cards definitely have a Dracon egg in them, as well as whatever else in. But the storerooms might also have. There's 5 of them in here. So yeah, you can say that's the end of your go, isn't it?
That is the end of my go.
So number 2, Mike. What would you like to do?
I think first I'll run to that door.
Oh no, you can't be. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So
Green
the
there.
that would be a war.
Sorry,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm not sure that's the rule. So,
You're playing with these phantasmal character rules, which haven't come in yet.
No, I've got fly.
Yeah, you have. So flight will let you move through occupied squares, but you can't move through walls. Yeah, the thick black squares
It's
are
blocking terrain on the.
Sorry, so blocking terrain, yeah, is basically you'll get obstacles like pillars and things that we place on the board separately.
Well, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Lovely. So you're there. That's one action gone.
Yeah.
Your second action, how would you like to spend it?
Um.
Decision. Now you could, if you wanted to, it's a free action. You could open the door, see what's in there.
Open the door.
Lovely. So flip that over, and then reveal what the storeroom token says.
One.
Another little one. So one more token.
Full grown one. Yeah.
Yeah, squeezed in.
In the room.
What we got?
We have an egg.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So that's one action has moved in. Free action to open. You've got two actions left.
1, 2, 3, pick up.
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
Lovely. So just take that over there. Yes, lovely.
And then shoot my pistol at the gun.
I mean, it's a good bet, isn't it? Let's do some shit. Let's see how shooting works.
Appropriate.
Yeah. So each of your characters has got 3 stats measured in dice at the bottom of your card. On the left you've got fighting, represented by a big sword graphic. On the right is shooting, with an arrow at the bottom is skulking, which is also picking rocks and that sort of thing. You've got 3 white dice for your shooting ability, so grab 3 white dice. The system here for combat is really easy. You roll your dice, subtract the target's defense, which for a tool spear is 2, and whatever is left is the amount of damage you cause. Your pistol, though,
Reduces defense by 1.
Okay, so it's -1.
yep,
So 2.
2. So 2 damage. Damage tokens are the round ones, the ones. That's it. Yeah.
This one's it, right?
Just pop them next to that tool spear on the board.
Oh, right on the board.
The tokens in the actual game will be a lot smaller than that. This is just my ham-fisted prototypes. I should add for anyone on the stream, this is not a final prototype. This is like our work in progress. One of the most recent one we had put together. It will look much prettier than this. But yeah, cool. That's your third action, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're done. Excellent. Round then to Chris.
Can I ask a question?
You certainly can.
What do these little things mean?
The little things in the bottom corner should be ignored. They are a mistake. They will eventually be a little picture of your hero to show that card goes to that hero.
Fair enough.
The way magic works, I don't know if you've figured this out from reading your stuff. Magic will, your card, when you flip them, when you spend them, they'll be flipped over and exhausted. Then you get a number of spell points at the end of your turn because there's an ability here,
Yeah.
which lets you bring your spells back to life, basically.
Right. So at the minute, I can potentially use
Each one once per
Each one
turn,
once.
basically. As you level up, you'll get more spells, and you'll also get more ways of bringing them back.
What's a critical?
Right, so every die has got one face with currently it's different coloured faces. So you see the red dots on there.
Yeah, red 2 on that.
Yeah.
So,
Basically, if your roll includes at least one of those, that's a critical.
Oh, so was that critical I
Yes.
scored on the...
Yes, it is, but criticals don't have any effect by themselves. It's only if you've got a rule that is triggered by a critical.
okay.
And is that the range ruler?
That's your range. The full ruler is long range. The halfway point is short range.
Lovely. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take this line of sight and.
Yeah, basically the line of sight rules are: if you can draw a line, a straight line using the ruler from the centre of your square to the complete target square, that's an open shot. If you can see at least part of the target square, that's a shot with a 1 downgrade to a dice. You see, you've got 3 colours of dice there: white, orange, purple.
Yep.
So white is. Has anyone played Hellboy?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you have white is your baseline here, then you can upgrade dice from white to orange, and then if all your dice are orange, you can upgrade into purple. And downgrades go the opposite way. If you downgrade a white die, you lose it.
Sort of this glazed dog in this game.
Yes,
1,
indeed, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. So to pick a door, do you have to be directly in front of it? Or
It's so as long as it's in your front arc. So if you were to, so currently you got your back to the wall, that's it. If you go that way, you'll be able to open the door. That's fine.
Excellent. And that's the skulk to pick.
To pick lock is Skulk indeed. Now there's the no, hang on a second. I've just placed that wrong, haven't I? See, this is the joys of me setting this up early. Actually, that door's actually unlocked entirely. So
I'll open the door then.
just open it. Yeah. It looked locked for an instant, but then you go up closer. It's like no, that's just a fancy handle.
2.
2.
2 eggs.
Who knows?
It's open.
So the only threat currently in that bag. Let's see if they come out.
Oh, I'll pick 3 out.
cheating already.
I know, right?
You might be really good at
What
it.
was that speciality?
Yeah. One.
There we go.
Oh, just a look. Okay, cool. The one thing that isn't the bad thing you should be worried about is elven lynxes. So basically, lovely elven pussycats. They're not much in a fight, but they, as an action, can give the Keepmaster more alarm tokens by yowling loudly. On the plus side is they've got a rule called no thumbs, which means they can't open doors, so you can just close the door and leave. But then they will make more noise, and yeah, it's up to you. Really. There was no real world influence this at all.
So that's one action.
Yep.
You said when you're doing a move open, you can only pick up one loot.
Basically, you can pick up 1 square's worth of stuff per action.
Right.
So you could move up to the ones on the left, for example.
Yeah.
So your second move could be move and pick up, and then another move to move and
Yes.
pick up.
So what you can in fact do with your third action is a pick lock action, which includes a step. So you step up to the door, pick up
That's
the
what I
loot,
was
pick
thinking.
the lock.
Yeah. So I'll go 1, 2, 3.
Adding the step in has been a real. It adds a lot of nuance.
I get the feeling that it's all stacked against me at the minute.
And I'll take
Loads
Just
of-
wait and see.
I get 1 action, these guys get 3.
Yeah. Well, you will get a number of activations equal to a number of villains. So there are 4 of them. So you get activate 4 defenders. You've only got 2 defenders on the board at the minute, but that will change very quickly.
At the minute.
Oh, step.
And you can spend alarm tokens to activate more.
Right.
Each of your defenders gets to make 2 actions, but they can't duplicate actions.
Oh,
So
right.
whereas a villain goes shoot, 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 for example.
They have to move, attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
So that has 2 hands.
Yes, indeed.
I have no hands.
So you
currently.
can lay it straight down, absolutely.
What does that number in the corner mean? Is that
That number in the bottom corner is the fence value. So everything you nick here does not belong to you because you work for the League. What happened at the end of the game, in campaign mode, at the end of the game, you all figure out who has brought back the most stuff by adding up the fence values. You then lay it all out, and whoever got the most gets first pick of one thing they get to keep for the next mission, and so on and the same. So even if you haven't brought the Chinese thing back, if you brought the most stuff back, you get to have that for the next mission. And if you don't like it, well, you know, P45s in the League and all that stuff. I think they just shoot you in the head with a crossbow. But yeah, speaking of crossbows, that's exactly what you found.
It is, yeah. Lovely. So I'm going to pick the door.
Yes.
If I pick it, do I have to open it?
No.
Good.
Picking a lock, incidentally, gets you 2 infamy straight away.
Hey.
So what you got to do is roll 2 dice, because you're alright at skulking, and get 3 or more. Oh, 3 dice! You're even better than I thought. Perfect. Remove the lock token, and take 2 points of infamy for yourself.
Lovely.
Brilliant. Okay. That's that, and finally, round to Tom.
I'm done.
Right. You take 2 move actions to get this door,
That's really slow.
and then I'm going to boot it.
What's his move? Move 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, he's moved it to it, yeah.
Yeah.
So smashing a door is basically you make a fight action,
Yep.
and you just score 3 or more. So it's not going to be difficult.
No, why?
4 dice.
One thing I didn't tell you, of course.
It's going to make noise.
Now it will make noise. You've rolled.
4.
Yeah, 4. So the door is down. So flip the lock marker, and you see it now says it's a destroyed door. Open the door.
Oh, right, okay.
That door can no longer be closed. Keepmaster gets to draw 2 alarm tokens though, because that was a little bit loud. That's always goes. Sorry, just 2 of these ones here. Sorry.
Oh,
Add them in
2
kills.
alarms, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then we see what's in the room. So we know there's at least 1 Dracon egg in there. Flip the card and we'll see what it says.
Ah, the optional whole card.
Yeah. So basically these will have something a bit different, and there might be in some scenarios we'll have specific rooms. But this is just some unnamed ones. We've got.
Unnamed 6, light. This room contains 2 elven lynxes and 2 small obstacles.
Ooh, I shall fetch the small obstacles. Which, if I'd been sensible, but you need 2 elven lynxes.
Got it.
Now, when it comes to placing stuff in the rooms, there is a specific order to doing things. You have to place loot first,
Right.
then obstacles, then defenders. What that means is you can't put obstacles generally blocking the doorway initially
Right.
or that sort of thing. There's reasons for it.
So the setup for Mantic
About a giant rat killing cats.
Yeah, the setup for defenders is the same principle.
Same thing, yeah, exactly, yeah. So, unless there's no option. So 2 obstacles first.
2
Obstacles basically, their cover, it costs more to move into them.
Like that. Can I do that?
Yeah, certainly, yeah. And then you've got 2 other lynxes as well.
Happy days. Here we go.
Cats have got the fort.
Right then, that's 1 action to move, 1 action to move, 1 action to smash a door. You've now got you've got a step you can do as part of that action.
Yeah.
So you can move.
Doesn't matter where he moves, I can catch him.
Okay, that's the end of the villains phase. So, Keymaster. Your phase has got your phase of the game has got 3 distinct steps to it.
Right.
First of all, you have the strategy step, which generally most of your cards get played in.
Okay.
So a lot of your cards will say strategy step, do this thing. So
Yeah.
Next one is the defend step, which is where you activate everything. Finally, is the reinforce step, where you bring more models onto the board.
Ah, right. Okay. So how many cards can I play each step? As many of them.
As many as you like. You'll draw back up to 5 at the end of the round. So any you don't play, unless you've got a reason to keep it, you can discard it to get some bonuses. Yes, so what this will let you do, this will let you, because normally your reinforcements come in at the end of the round,
Yeah.
this lets you do it now so you can activate them.
Yeah.
So go for it, do it.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to bring in some reinforcements. Summon a defender with reinforcements as though with the reinforcement step.
Yep.
Pay their reinforcement cost as normal.
So
Okay.
the number at the bottom left is the number of infamy they get for killing him, also the number of alarm tokens it costs you to bring them in.
Okay.
So pick a defender,
Let's
pay that many alarm tokens,
Let's bring in a tall spear.
lovely.
So that costs 2, right?
And when you bring a model on as reinforcements, you place it off the board next to a reinforcement point, so either here or here.
Right. Let's go there then.
I can't imagine why you do that.
By the way, the spears will attack 2 squares away, so I don't even have to stand next to you.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at my front lock.
Any more cards you want to play?
I'm thinking of discarding this one.
Yep.
So basically, I'm going to discard this card during the strategy step to put all available links tokens into the bag.
They're already in there, so keep on
Oh,
looking out.
are they? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Are they the level 2 ones then?
Elven Lynxes are, it's a picture of a cat basically.
Oh, right, so you've got them in there,
It's a
right.
separate thing, yeah.
Oh, so as I draw them out, I can put them back in
Yes.
at a later date. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep hold of them.
Well, I'll keep that for
Yep.
because the alternative on that card is to heal everything, 1 point of damage on everything.
Yeah. Which currently,
Nobody's damaged.
Except for
you might help out some. Oh, yeah, to be fair, yeah, that guy's a little bit offended, but
That's all my strategy stuff for now.
lovely. So defend step. You now get 4 activations,
Okay.
which is going to be enough to activate everything, so you're all good. Oh no, it's not quite, because you actually got your two Elven Lynxes as well.
Yeah.
So each activation, as I said before, 2 actions,
Yeah.
and you can't duplicate. So generally it's move, shoot.
Okay. So can I move this guy on?
You certainly can.
Now the 2 squares. If I stood here, I could do 1, 2.
You can indeed.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to attack.
So 1 action to move,
Yep.
1 to attack. So you've got an attack stat, a fight stat even,
Uh,
which also is 3 white dice.
3 white dice. Right. Lovely.
So roll
Very
then.
good.
What's the defence of Mwindaji?
It is
With a
1.
shield. Yeah, 1, so subtract 1 from the result. Oh, blimey, so 4 damage.
Re-roll that one because it was
Oh, well,
it was on the pile of stuff. There we
It
go.
wanted to be a 2.
So there we go. 4 damage.
So,
well, the ones with.
Get rid of 1.
yeah.
I'm going to flip my saber to make him re-roll 1 die.
Ah, nice, yep.
Okay. 3.
There you go, so 3 damage. Yeah, just pop one of those on your card. Your total, so you've got a heart in the middle, which is the maximum you can take. Now, damage counts up, and it can go above that total. You are then down, so you're not out of the game. You are never out of the game. Recover actions are everything you can do to bring back some, or to lose some damage. If your damage total comes back below your health, you can stand back up. Importantly, you can't make recover actions while there's a defender with their foot on your neck. So your way of winning basically is to down everyone and then cover
Stand
them.
on them. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, that's that. So that's 1 action.
The other elf then is going to attack first.
Yep.
4.
Oh my!
5. Because it's -1.
No need.
There we go.
Second action you can make if you want to do is a recover, which you can't do if you're in an enemy's front up. With a sphere, of course, you're not.
Okay.
You roll an orange die and heal that much damage.
Oh, right. Okay. Lovely stuff. So 1.
There you go.
Rid of one of those.
How much damage can they take?
They have
A health of 5, yeah.
They're not particularly hard.
Right, that's 2 actions. You've got 2 actions left. Or 2 actions left, sorry.
Here we go. Spend an action when not in a villain's front arc to gain an alarm token.
So alarm tokens, the main point way we're using them in this round
Yeah.
is you can spend them to activate additional defenders.
Okay.
The first additional defender is 1 alarm token, second one is 2, third one is 3, and so
On
on.
top of the 4 that I'm allowed.
Yeah. And then also reinforcements you will spend as you do them as you go.
Well, I'm going to activate them both and do the exact same thing. Howl, you get 2 extra alarm tokens, 1 for each.
Well, there's a big rat in the doorway. Of course they're yowling. I mean,
Yeah.
who's surprised?
He's
Yep.
in the corner.
Lovely.
So at the end of the round, do I keep them for the next, or do they
You
get?
do indeed. Yeah,
Oh, right,
you
okay.
keep them, and you might. There are 5s and 10s here for a reason.
Right,
They might start
okay.
building up. We haven't got the noisy dwarf on the table today. Whenever he fires his guns, he gives you alarm token, basically. Yeah.
Right.
He fires them a lot. One of his abilities is to just keep on firing his guns. He spends all 3 firing.
Yeah.
He gets a fourth one for free.
Okay. So does that gun also generate noise?
No, it's a
Right.
special magic demon gun. It does not.
Right.
The way we justify it in our own case is it's a Dragon Sanctuary. There's lots of noise going on anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and it's more about the immediate, like, particularly loud explosive noise that we're worrying about. Right, that's the end of your defend step. Unless you want to spend some alarm tokens.
Actually, I think I'm going to pay one
Go for it.
to activate this guy. So we've got movement of 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So you can see there. What's
Now
the range?
remember, so your range is, it's long range, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
Range belongs to the full. Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
If you pop yourself, yeah, exactly, put yourself there, because don't forget you get to make a step as part of your shoot. So after you've shot, you can duck back around the corner if you want to.
Ah, right, yeah. Okay, yep.
So yeah, are we having a shot at the vampire?
1 orange, 2 white. So, any hits basically. Isn't it? What's your.
My armour is 2.
Oh, reroll it, it's not flat. So, take 2 off. So, 1. And step out of the way.
Yeah, lovely.
And face that way as well, so I'm in the front.
Right, finally the reinforced step.
Yeah.
So any cards you've got you can play that have in the reinforced step. That's quite a funny one, but I might keep that one for when it matters more.
What, using that actual ability?
I would keep that card in your hand because later on it could be really, really useful.
Yeah. So these ones here where it's like strategy step
Yes.
and done step. With the discard.
This can be any time you like.
Any time I like.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So anyone that's involved putting tokens in bags, I would get out sooner rather than later because they've only got 1 or 2 more rooms to explore.
Right. Oh, I might as well discard. I'll discard that to get 2 more alarm tokens.
Yeah, go for it.
Get rid of them. Right, here we go.
And then, yeah, so now you can chuck reinforcements down. So you can put as many down as you like, pay their reinforcement cost and alarm tokens, and put that one or other of the reinforcement points.
So these, they're the same as the models, aren't
Yep.
they? Right. So tall spear, 2. We'll put in here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'm going to put them there. And Glade Stalker, spend 2. Let's put one of those here.
Yep. So the little rattlons are
I
quite
was
fun.
considering coming to
They're
help
cheap.
you, but
They can set them
I'm
on
quickly
fire.
deciding that
Brilliant.
I was considering standing and fighting, but
No.
This is it's the hand solo around the corner into a brigade of stormtroopers moment, isn't it?
yeah.
Right, so I've got 2 left.
Okay, so in the end phase, 2 things happen. First of all, keep master. You draw up a handful of 5 cards. If you want to discard any before that, you can do.
Okay, and I'll keep these.
Lovely. Then draw up a hand of 5. Villains.
Pun intended.
You may each draw a disorder card. Now,
In any order?
When you say me,
starting with the person with number 1, you draw first. By may, I mean go for it.
Yeah.
Now, the order is you've been on best behaviour. Disorder cards, they do 2 things. First of all, whenever you play them, they will give you an amount of infamy. That's a really good reason to play them, because infamy is a way to win the game. Also, whenever you take damage, whenever you roll a dice, you can spend infamy to improve your chances. Disorder cards, as well as giving you infamy, will generally screw over one of the other villains a little bit in some way. In our experience of testing this, everyone's on good behaviour until the first disorder card gets played. Even if it's for the most sensible reason, even if this is for the good of the team, I'm doing this, good luck convincing anyone else that that's actually the case. But draw a card. And keep on going around. So each draw one. Chris and then Tom. And keep these secret, keep to yourself. We're aware the text is quite hard to read, we're getting that looked at. I think also the printing itself has out.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, of course.
I didn't notice it said at the end of my turn I receive 2 spell energy.
So all they are for is for recharging your spells, yeah.
So I can't stack them up.
No, completely. The other thing with Disorder cards is buried into that deck. Has anyone played Pandemic?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So basically, throughout the deck, there are what we call escalation cards. The deck before the game was split into 4 quarters, and escalation cards were shuffled into the bottom of 3 of those. So once you get past the tops of 6 cards, we risk escalation cards coming out. Escalation cards make things easier for the Keepmaster. They might give you additional alarm tokens, might make them get more infamy for playing disorder cards, for example.
Okay.
Generally, when you play disorder cards, bad for the team, good for you. Also quite good for the Keepmaster. The quicker you play disorder cards, the more quickly those escalation cards come out. So it's up to you how teamwork you're feeling. What I will mention as well is the player who wins the game gets a donut.
I love donuts.
Just throw that out there. Okay, new round begins. reshuffle the initiative tokens, pass them back to the Keepmaster.
Right. When you say we can use infamy to upgrade our dice.
So it's not what it is. After you've rolled, you can spend an infamy to just add 1 to the result, and
Right.
it's 1 infamy. You can't chuck a load of infamy and do something ridiculous. It's just 1 extra. And similarly, you can discard an infamy to loot to take 1 less damage from attack. Okay. Would anyone like to swap their initiative markers? You may only swap once with something.
I'd like to, but I don't think everybody wants to go forth.
Well, I don't mind. I'm all the way over there. I'm not really. I can't really
Well,
help
to be
you.
fair, they can't do a lot to me until
There they go. That's
afterwards, so...
Depending on what
The
cards the
other
Keepmaster's
thing-
got, yeah,
The
certainly.
other thing is,
Hmm.
I could heal you if you're in my line of sight later on. So it might make more sense for you to go first.
Yeah, well, thanks very much.
Incidentally, Vampire Chris, have you read your Blood Bond ability? I'd give it a little read. It's a really, really
I've
fun
read it a
one.
couple of
So you
times.
buy
It doesn't
smoke.
quite make
So an assist action
Yeah.
is when another player is subdued, i.e. on the ground, bleeding out. An assist action lets you go up to them, you give them one of your actions to make a recover action, basically.
Okay.
Normally, they give you 1 infamy back,
Mm-hmm.
so 1 infamy goes to you. Something different happens with that one. You give them a boosted heal, so they heal more, but then you flip the card over and the consequences happen. And it's probably best not to mention the small print to anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah. The important thing is it's a great useful ability that can really help the team.
Yeah.
Teamwork!
Do you
So-
get a step action with an attack action?
Yes. The only action that doesn't give you a step is a move.
Okay. So I'm going to go kill a cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack action.
Does that
step.
count as the square block because there's somebody in there?
You can move through
You can
friendly
move
players, yeah.
right, okay.
One thing that's worth knowing, killing defenders generally will get you some infamy, which is equal to the number in the bottom corner here.
Okay.
Killing a cat doesn't get you much infamy because you try bragging about that later, no one's really going to be impressed.
I killed a
I
cat.
But it will stop them from making any more alarm noises.
I just don't particularly like cats.
I think that's a
Um,
brilliant reason to do it, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to head up there, stand up there,
Yep,
do my back to the wall
Yeah.
as I kill a cat.
here we go.
I hope he misses.
So I get to upgrade 1 die on a fight test.
Yep, so your fight is 3 dice, so that becomes 2 whites and an orange. What's the cat's defense?
0.
4 health.
4 health.
4
here we
of
go.
water.
Right. So let's see how terrible this vampire is.
Absolutely
Pretty
terrible.
bad.
Unbelievable. If you had an infamy, of course, you could throw an infamy into that to do it.
Can you change it? Can I attack again?
You can indeed, yes.
And can I take the step afterwards?
You can indeed. Yep.
Yeah, so I have to step the cat again.
Yep.
You after the egg.
Lovely. 1 dead cat.
And then I'll step onto it.
Perfect. Now, after you kill a defender, you roll what we call the loot die, which is the yellow die over there to see if it was carrying any loot. Now, cats
Cat carry
do
loot?
not carry any loot.
I was going to say.
They've all got a little number down here which tells you the number you need on the
Oh.
loot die for them to drop anything. As you can see, the cat doesn't have anything. But
Not particularly nice gem.
there's a chance that you'll get an alarm token on there, which means you
Oh, so
kill the cat
still have to
noisily.
roll regardless then?
You have to roll regardless.
No.
No, cool. There's a 1 in 3 chance basically you get an alarm token.
Right, okay.
Do I get anything getting the egg or?
You'll get it's worth a point at the end of the game.
Is it possible for, if let's say one of the villains is down,
Yes.
for another villain to come and rob them instead of help them? Is that a...
Some of the disorder cards might have a theme of something like that, maybe, perhaps.
Right.
You can say.
We can't pilfer from each other while alive.
So the core game rules
Yeah.
is completely cooperative. You cannot attack, target, steal from each other anyway. The disorder cards break those rules in various ways.
Right.
Some of which involve nicking stuff from people. One of them involves ripping into their pockets when you help them. There's all sorts of stuff like that in there.
Okay.
Right, that was number 1. Number 2.
I'll try and recover as the first step, I think.
I think it's a great plan. So roll an orange die and heal that much.
A whole 2.
Then you got your 3 actions.
Is that in addition to my 3? Then
Oh, sorry, that's
Oh,
2 more
oh.
actions. Sorry, yes, I just can't count.
1,
Yeah, that's the sensible plan.
2, 1, 2, 3. That's 2 move actions to get to
Brilliant. Okay, you done?
my comrade who I trust absolutely.
That's a reassuring laugh.
I will have a turn, so it's in my front arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not
might,
behind you.
might be opening that door.
That's your back arc as well. isn't it?
Yeah. The trouble with that, I was trying to be.
But if you stand there,
Yeah, true.
You've got
It's
your back
still
against the
adjacent
wall.
to-
There's that bit in Red Dwarf, isn't there? Can you be both in front and
And
behind
Oh,
me?
the ship
Okay, so that's year number 3.
Right, well, seeing as you've just taken away any need to be in this room, I will
I
go.
saved you from a cat. Shut the door. I
Actually
I
happens.
smashed the door.
Oh,
so,
Just put the remains of the door back roughly where they were before.
In the middle, isn't it?
I'm going to go take it out on this guy.
I think it's a great idea. Yeah. So just as a quick point, when you're in an enemy's front arc, if you leave their front arc, they get to hit you.
Okay.
What if you move through?
You
it?
can move, if you move through it,
Yeah.
so you can move around within it freely,
Yeah.
but as soon as you step out of the front arc, they get to stab you.
Got it.
Right, I get 4 dice, and I can use my paired axes
Yes,
to
indeed.
upgrade 1 dice, so
Okay.
upgrades to orange,
One
Yep.
defense.
and then reduces your defense by 1.
It's a 0 defense.
Okay.
They don't dig on the armour, these ones. Oh my
Yeah.
Yeah. Splat. And you get infamy.
Yeah.
You'll get 2 infamy, yeah.
2 infamy.
And roll the yellow dice, see what happens.
I mean 3+.
That's an alarm token.
Lovely.
Unsurprisingly,
Scream rolly
you
die.
made quite a lot of noise there.
I-
Incidentally, those of you that have got paired weapons, I think it's just you actually, I think the other 2 are over there. Yeah. This, if you pick up like another sword or something, you can flip that card for using 1 axe and something else. So,
Okay, yeah.
as you pick up more stuff, you get different options.
Yeah.
So that's 1 action to move, 1 action to fight.
And then I will.
To be
Use
fair, actually,
my-
I should have interceded earlier because from where you were, you could step to there and fight as 1 action. So you only needed to spend 1 action to fight. You didn't
Oh,
need to move
okay.
around,
Okay.
and that means you've got 2 actions left.
Well, I'll use those 2 actions to.
Kick open the door.
2, 3.
It's getting awfully crowded in here.
Four.
This is lovely though. Are you facing the right way?
Nope. There we go.
A lot of the time, running this demo, people spread far and wide, and the keep master wins.
Right, and I'm going to. Is opening door a free
It's
action?
a free action.
Free action.
So flip the card and see what's in there.
We got Juvenile Dracon and a Defender.
A defender 1. So whichever defender's in the 1 slot, which is the so 2 German Rackons,
Okay, okay.
and the egg that was in there already. So
Can I place that anywhere?
you can indeed.
Yeah.
Right then. So it's 1 action to move, to fight, 1 to move. You open the door. You've got another action left. So you could, for example, step and fight. If you
Yeah,
want to.
I do the step and fight.
Yep.
Put myself in there. Again, I will.
That was 1. So a lot.
That's dead. That's a dead.
That's 1
Now I
dead.
believe you've got a rule about hurling enemies that you've killed, because you're a subtle character like that.
Oh, if the result of a Sharp Claws fight test contains a critical, it may choose to hurl the target. Okay.
That's the one. Yep.
I will hurl the target at the other Draco.
It's the correct answer.
You're throwing a baby at another baby.
Yes.
You realise this.
Basically,
Yeah.
you just deal it damage equal to the result of a white die, and that will ignore its defense. So just roll a white die and deal that much damage to it.
2.
And laugh maniacally at what you just did, basically.
Who would have thought of throwing babies before?
Can you tell that you're playing the bad guys here? So don't forget, you get your infantry for killing the Dracon,
One
so
infantry.
one of them, and roll the
I need a
dice.
4+. Yeah.
It drops a bit of treasure, so you will place one of these in
Alright.
its square.
Ah, right, some of those. Okay.
There you go. So there's some treasure in the room as well now.
Which you
And-
can't pick up because
Because you stepped to move up. Yeah, that's it. Right, number 4.
Right. In short range and line of sight. Another villain within 3 square. Ah, brilliant. So I could go step. Ooh, excuse me.
just punt the rat.
So I don't have to see the person I heal.
Correct.
Right. I will step there and I will use drain life.
I mean, having thrown its little brother at it, you're now going to suck its life out.
So pick a defend, roll, and
you
roll
believe
the
you
knowledge
did it?
dice.
Unbelievable.
Just horrible.
So you got it?
Yeah, roll knowledge dice.
Yeah.
And you just suffer that much damage.
Ah, 1. Okay, it's got 1 left.
But then that heals.
Heals you for 3.
For 3. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's efficient.
Oh no, sorry. Within 3 squares heals,
Oh, right.
which you are,
Heal
heals 1
1
damage. Yeah.
Equal to that, yeah.
And that's done. And that was step. So I could. Can I use range stuff if I am in something's?
Front arc, no, you cannot.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
I'm gonna burn it then.
How ironic.
But
So-
you're not an enemy through. You haven't got an enemy in your front arm, have you?
No.
No, but I don't want if I'm standing there or there, I will be in its front half.
So of course you can flame it and then step.
Just
Yeah,
looking where you are, you
that's-
could.
So that is long. What does long? Oh, that's a range.
Long
range. Yeah.
Long range. Okay, 2
Which I
dice
think
will
it
shoot
comes
to
to
it.
in there.
Yeah. If the critical is rolled, it's on fire.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
not
gonna
on
matter.
fire, but
It's
But
just
it's dead though.
so that's an alarm token. Sorry,
One in for me.
an
An
infamy.
infamy.
And
And roll the alarm die.
And a 4+.
Up an alarm.
Lovely.
Oh, it's all coming
And
together.
I can take my step.
You can indeed.
Can I play that?
You certainly can.
So I take that anyway.
Fair enough.
You do. So you're playing Yoink, which
And
lets you
I'll
take it instead.
step and take that then.
Forgot to play that. In that room.
Oh, that would have been
Different story
yeah.
altogether.
Don't get your infamy for getting the
So
playing the
1,
disorder card as well. It was a one
Okay.
infamy card.
2, 3, 4, 5. So that's
Do
it.
they have to escape as well once they're finished?
So, as long as one of you is holding a Dracon egg, you can leave. The exit portal opens. You can leave the way you came in. So, you could all leave now if you wanted to. Of course, it's worth looking at what everyone else has got because the person with the most points is going to win at that point. Get the donut, which is the most important part here. The Keepmaster, of course, will be trying to stop you from doing this.
Yeah, I'm
So-
really concerned about this phalanx of spearmen.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that the end of your go?
I believe. Oh, I need to recharge my spell.
Yeah, so do that and then
They're both
keep
recharged.
phase. So, first of all is your strategy step.
Yep. So how many reinforcements can sit at
As many as you like.
Right, okay.
That's the normalest question, isn't it, to ask out of nowhere?
Right, I'm going to play this one then.
Yep.
Redirect. Take any defenders waiting at a single reinforcement point and place them in wait at any other. So all of these guys.
Oh, that's a bottleneck, isn't it? That's a very small doorway there.
Yeah, but they're too far away. So
Yeah, completely.
I'll just keep all that for now.
Yep.
Right, so that's my strategy phase done then.
Lovely. So into the defense step where you've got 4 activations plus you can spend alarm tokens to do more.
Okay. Oh, let's go with these. They can shoot, can't they? Short range.
Yes.
Oh
So
dear.
does it count 1 to move on? Is that
One
right?
to move on, yes
Right,
indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to blast this guy.
Just check it. At the start of the round, did you get more alarm tokens for free? I don't believe you did.
No. I
You
don't
should have
think
got 5 more alarm tokens.
Oh, right, because I've drew my cards up.
Yes. So at the start of the round, you get more.
Okay.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I had 2, and then these guys sort
That
of
was it.
made
Yeah.
a load of noise. Yeah.
So you're blasting some fire at that elf.
Yes.
Good.
Shoot, one rare, one orange, one yellow. One red.
What's a blue waffle?
Balloon.
That's a critical.
Oh, is it? Right, okay.
So check your rules for.
Critical target set on fire.
Yay!
So that's one of these.
Alright, so I've done 5. How much in defense?
1. I'll take
4 damage.
So when you're on fire, in every end phase, you roll a white die for each fire token and suffer that much damage.
Right.
On a blank, it goes out.
Can they step after shooting?
You can do it, yes.
1, 2.
Oh yeah, you're good with fire.
Right, here we go. Same again. Same guy, same again.
More
Five.
fire.
Another
4
4
damage.
and some more fire.
Step out of the way. Bonus.
I definitely shouldn't have stood there.
Could have closed the door to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were. So bowmen can shoot through their own people, is that correct?
So what the
Ignore
friendly
the
fire rule is basically is you can't target a villain who is adjacent. Who's adjacent to a defender. Elven archers can because they're not.
So basically, if I had a spearman in front of my elven archer, I can shoot past
You
him.
can. Oh yeah, that's fine. You
Okay.
can do that.
1, 2, so that's not enough. I'm going to put him on anyway.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's my spearman.
Yep.
And then that's his turn gone.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, no. I'm going to move, and then I'm going to step and then attack.
Yes. Ah, nice. Yep.
2
Okay.
squares away.
Let me just double check thing quickly. So
Okay.
I don't want to lead you astray here. Just want to make sure that you can in fact shoot through your own thing. That's the thing. When
It
you
just
start
says
game
it,
flipping,
friend-
you open so many of them.
It says
Well, you can step
ignore
to them.
friendly fire rule.
So the friendly fire is you can't target villains that are adjacent to defenders, but
right.
I just want to see.
Oh,
Saying
as
you can
in
shoot
shooting
through
through.
friendly sounds like the sort of rule I'd write, but
Because he chapped up, wouldn't he?
Even if not, though, you could still step diagonally in front of that Dracon and then.
Well, the thing is, I've moved.
2 squares
Yeah.
away anyway.
Yeah, so as part of my attack step, I've stepped to make my attack.
Yes.
So I can't do anything afterwards. But
Yeah, but you could have stepped there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
oh right, yeah, okay, thanks.
Yeah. There you go.
So side you on. Well, actually, you're on your own side, aren't you? Technically.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, yeah, carry on. You can make your.
Right. Okay. So spear, 3 white dice.
This will be your 4th. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Right.
So-
3rd one. 4.
That's
Minus
another
1,
3.
3.
Yeah,
How many
me.
damage?
How
you
you feeling?
How much damage you got left?
Not good. 1.
Get it. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4 for my Glade Stalker. Shoot it. Here we go. Orange, 2 white.
You've got dragon egg, haven't you?
3 more.
No.
3 more damage. You down?
Yeah, I'm
He
down.
does. He does
Excellent.
have
It's not for long.
Yeah, there is no distinction drawn between friendly and enemy models on
Right.
either side, so you can't shoot through your
Right.
enemies.
Okay.
So I have taken more damage than I
So
have.
lay yourself down. You're now subdued,
Oh no.
which is
But
never a
nobody's
good way to
standing
be.
on me.
No.
But don't worry. Yeah, Atlanta's right there.
I can help.
Yeah.
So this is the
Animal
villain
fire.
phase, isn't it?
The villain phase is their turns.
Oh, there's it. Right, of course. Right.
Remember, you're the good guys here.
Yeah.
This is the cognitive step you have to make when you play this game is you're not the goodies and you're not the baddies.
Right. Okay, I'm going to pay 1 token
Yep,
to activate one of these guys.
lovely.
So he's got 4 moves, hasn't he? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then is it 2 to activate another one?
Yes.
So and then is it 3?
Then 3, then 4, and
Right,
so
so
on.
spend 2. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's in there.
I'm going to say there's quite a few defenders around.
There's stuff in the way. That's it.
Lovely.
I'm not going to spend anymore.
So reinforcements. Do you want to bring your reinforcements on?
Yes.
Why?
So I'm going to play the generic reinforcement card, reinforcement portals. Until the end of this step, reinforcements can be placed into any explored spaces on the board that are at least 4 squares away from a villain.
Explored just means not behind a closed door.
Okay. So I will buy, I've got 6 points. Let's buy a tall spear. And 2 of them. Oh, actually no, I can get some dragons, can't I? So you can't buy them, can I? Right, okay, so I'm gonna spend, I've got 6, I'm gonna spend 2, 4, 6. Okay? And I'm gonna place them. Is that, so when you go around the wall, wouldn't you, to count the squares? So it's not like direct.
correct,
from-
yes, indeed,
so
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got one there. Let's put a spear there. And a dragon there. And another dragon here. Another here, just in case you come around the corner. Actually, I'm going to put them right there.
So remember, you haven't got a killer ball. You just got to get off the board with those eggs.
Should have gone through a different career, really.
Have you considered like that sort of thing? Or
Yeah,
Okay, end phase.
Yep.
Anyone who's not got a disorder card draws a disorder card. If you've got a disorder card, you don't like it, you can ditch it and draw a new one.
So is it just card piles?
Face down the bottom of the deck.
Oh, what about that? Could I play that now?
You could indeed, yes.
Right, I'm going to go for. How do I. If I stood next. I'm going to play this card, sorry, before that phase.
Yep.
Play this card immediately after adding a defender to a reinforcement. That's to a point.
A
though.
point.
So
Ah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah. So
do
you can't do it
that
while
or-
you've just. No, exactly.
Basically, just means I can. Whoever I put in near here, I can activate.
Yeah. Okay. Keep Master also got a hand of 5 cards.
And then gets 5 of these tokens as
Yes,
well.
indeed.
That's correct. Right.
Right.
I'm on fire.
Roll 2 white dice. If you get double blank, they go out. Everything's fine.
No!
So alternatively, you take 4 damage.
Ooh.
But oh, hang on, no, you've hit the ground, haven't you?
I have.
Down.
Sorry, when you go down, you basically stop rock and roll. Your fire goes away. So
Oh.
you it's basically to stop a bad situation getting any worse.
Phew. Stop, drop, and roll.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can we leave for any of these points, or is it just
No,
this
just
one?
that one.
Just that one.
That one.
The one behind the.
Yeah.
the
One of you can fly.
Over the stuff, yeah.
Just reminding everyone of that.
Yeah.
So only one person has to leave for them to win? Or
No.
one person
So-
has to leave?
Yes.
Right,
So,
okay.
but what happens is at the end of the game, you will score points. The way the points are scored, I'll let you know this now. It's probably I think it's worth knowing. Now you know what you're doing. So the player with the most infamy, that's the villain with the most infamy, gets 2 points at the end of the game.
Okay.
Player with the highest total fence value on their items gets 2 points. Each egg you carry off the board counts as 1 point. The keep master gets 2 points for every villain that is subdued at the end of the game. The game ends when there are no standing villains left on the board. So everyone's either subdued or off.
Okay.
But if one of you disappears early, chances
I'm
are that
really
I'm
ruined
gonna.
by myself.
Yeah,
You could probably do a bit more damage.
No, I'm gonna let some people clear the way, and then I'll take my action.
You're the person who cleared that. You've got the giant axes.
Yes, but I'd rather clear the way from people who've already been hurt. So.
Just gonna put these, just tantalisingly just here. I'll put him nearest the player. It looks like he's winning.
Who, me? you know, if I squash them all together, they count as one, right?
Hang on. That's just joint mess. So if you're on the floor, I might recommend waiting to go after the others because they can help you up potentially. Especially Melantha.
Can I use that when I'm on the floor?
No, you can't because you're unconscious.
Right, that's fine. Anybody want to swap?
I'll take it then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you
I take it. Yeah, if we move into the frontal arc, we're
So if you're in an enemy's front arc,
Yeah.
you can move around within that front arc. As soon as you leave it, they get a chance to hit you.
right.
So yeah.
And the flight.
Unless it says it ignores front arcs, they still get a chance to hit you as you go overhead.
Right. It says. An action when you're not in the front arc to move up to 4 squares.
So it lets you move through them, but they'll get a chance to swipe at you as you do so.
Well, it says,
Does it say you can?
So you can't take off when you're in a front arc, basically.
Is that all it says? Does it not say you can
It says
ignore?
ignoring front arcs and passing through enemy models. And
Oh, ignoring front arcs. In which case, yeah, you do what you like.
It's just that I can only move forward and I have to stop, which is going to put me in someone's front arc.
Yes.
So they then get a free attack at me when I.
If you leave the front arc, so you'd spend one action to fly. That'd be 4 squares. And you go wherever you like. The next action you make, if you're in a front arc, couldn't be flight. It have to be a move action.
Right.
At which point, if you try to leave their front arc, they will stab you.
And I will.
The word brings to mind.
I need some help. I need
Well,
healing.
Free action.
Yeah.
Give the keep master an alarm token
Okay.
to remove a flame. Oh,
They got it.
oh, sorry.
We've got
Hey,
All right. In that
fell
case, I
over.
don't have one.
I like to think that's the howling of tormented souls around you as you summon your infernal powers that gives the alarm tokens. That was some shouting, you could say. CS number 1. That's the correct response to that class.
Yeah.
It's a great heal though. I mean, it does a lot of healing.
Yeah, as a warranty.
Always read the small print when that part of the healing.
So if I can get... Yeah, I'll heal this person.
Well, do you want to swap actions?
You've already swapped
Might
once.
not-
Alright,
so you might need
so,
to clear
yeah.
the way.
Yeah, we can't.
No,
No.
you two can swap now, but you can't. You two can't swap.
Right.
I can
That's
throw
right,
swap
I can
once.
still-
Yeah, each person
I
can
can
swap
still
once.
split my bits. You can still go
Yeah.
out and do whatever you want.
Well.
But you've got to get there.
So
Take
an assist action is just an action where Mike, you can spend an action to assist, and that just means
Then my 3 actions to get to.
that then
Or 3 actions
Chris
to get to one.
rolls an orange die and heals that much damage, and gives you an infamy in the process.
Right. But I need to wait there to do that. So.
It would be so you just spend one action now and do it. if you
Oh,
want
right.
to, and then you get
So-
your 2 actions to do what
Okay.
you want.
Well, that's
Okay.
the assist.
Marvellous.
Heal 1.
No,
And
you
then
get one of mine for
Oh,
me.
right.
yeah,
Thank you.
you tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much
Stood up now,
damage do you want at the moment?
30.
I used to stand up in his own go.
Okay, so you don't need much
So
more
as soon
to
as he
stand back
got
up.
below 12, he gets back up.
Right, okay.
But he's still on.
So can you so
13.
if he's got, let's say 12 damage and I continue to do damage to
cannot-
him,
So you can't target him when he's on the ground.
right?
Look at the goodies. You wouldn't do that. But basically, if anything did do damage, say there's an area effect attack,
Yeah.
it would still do damage.
Also it goes beyond, right, okay.
Yeah. Right. 2 more actions.
Yeah. So as soon as I enter a front action, I've got to stop. A front arc, I've got to stop if I'm running.
If you're you don't have to stop.
Right.
But if you leave the front arc,
They
during
can
the move,
attack.
they'll hit you. Yeah.
Okay. So running.
So you can move around them.
So 1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Yep.
Get hit as I move out.
If you move one more, you will.
Yeah. 4.
Okay.
Yep.
So what do I do for all these?
The tall spear and the little baby Dracon will both get a chance to attack there.
Ooh, well,
Right.
right. So tall spear then.
Okay. Defense 1, so that's 2 damage.
2
Yep.
damage. And the Dracon is 2 right. So
1
1.
damage.
Running
And
through.
spear. Hold on. He gets to attack now because you're
No,
going
he's flying. He's flying now.
No, I'm not. They're still running, so
Yeah,
yes.
you can't fly if you start in their front end.
Alright.
So he's to attack, and then that's going to attack. So I'll do the spear. 2. And then the Dracon.
He's going to get away.
0. He's going in again.
Nice.
Then I can fly.
You can.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. Okay.
Well,
Oh, so running is doubles your movement, but counts as 1 action. Is that right?
no. So that was.
That was 4 actions.
Yes, you used your first action to assist.
Yeah.
Yes, assist.
Assist,
Move.
move, fly. No, 1 move and
How
fly.
far's he moved?
6.
Oh,
Is it?
in which case, yeah, you're fine.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
'cause you're quick, aren't you?
And-
Yeah.
I can make 1 move as a set at the end of my
No.
flight.
That would be no. So it's all of your basic actions apart from move.
Right.
Special actions would say if they include a step. Your
Okay.
fly doesn't.
Right.
But still, you've got pretty close to the
Yeah,
exit there.
that was like,
Good effort. I imagine some of those elves might be turning around in a moment and having a word. But that's okay.
I'm
Right?
sure they will. I've got my back to the wall.
You've got an egg. They'll let you back in. It's fine.
Build a cage around the exit, I think.
So in the later scenarios, the way the game works is there are 6 scenarios. They're all quite modular. This one's the most closed off of the lot of them. 'Cause it's kind of intended as quite an easy one to pick up. Even then, there is some stuff you can change. Later on, you get to build your keep deck,
Oh, right, okay.
and there are things like this fortification
Oh, you
cards
can
and
spin
traps,
stuff
and also
around the
you
story,
really
like
have some fun with what
Monopoly,
you
yes.
put
Ah,
in.
so that's where
Yeah.
Generic is the
that one, because I think that one's quite an
And
advantage
eventually
later on.
roll.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And we've got something to drop back to because they'll
For
only
that
get
particular
comments
card
one
you
at a
want,
time.
for example.
Yeah, definitely.
There is going to be an infinite amount of them, though. Like, we will eventually die
Yeah.
this plan. But
Yeah.
we might kill a lot of them.
Was the plan to just hold that room?
Yeah, we
That's
might
not gonna
monopoly
work.
this. That might be,
As I recall, that ended really well.
yeah, well, everyone knows the story. They're
Exactly,
infamous. Right. I'm going to get attacked by a cat. I'm going to move away.
Excellent. Or,
I've got 2 armors.
right,
So
okay.
the cat will just kind of scratch.
Just cling into the back of you.
And it's got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm going to make it to my one, aren't I, to get to you?
You can go diagonal.
To be fair, though, if anyone can take it, you can.
Yeah, but
You see a crossroads before you.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get attacked by.
I mean, there's still me to help.
No, you're actually in the front arc of everything when you move.
Yeah.
Because you're in his front arc here, and then you're in
Yeah,
my
but he
front
didn't
arc
move
there.
there. He just moved there.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
move
okay.
He's
there.
still in the
Still
front.
in the front
arc.
arc, and that's
Yeah.
Either way.
the front arc is that one as well.
Because which way is this chap facing?
He's going that way, so he's like there, so you're in his back.
So if you put
Oh,
him
okay.
there, if you go there, he's still in both of their front arcs.
So to go into their arc, I don't get attacked.
No.
No,
So
so
then you
moving
see-
through it, you don't either.
So, oh right, so I'm just going to get attacked by these 3 once then, aren't I?
Yes.
In
Yeah.
one go, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So second action, I'll go over here.
And they all hit you once, basically.
They'll hit me once.
So 1 dragon and 2 tall spears.
Spear then. So,
That's 1 damage.
In fact, this one won't hit you because you're still in this front arc. So with just 1 dragon and 1 tall spear.
Yeah. And then the Dracon. One more damage. Not too badly.
Got 13. And I'm going to do
Tank.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I don't steal any of your infamy.
Oh, no, you should, please take it. Please.
I don't need.
It's
But,
so much better than a normal assist, though.
So they heal additional health equal to the roll of a purple die, and then
Draw.
stand up immediately.
An orange and a purple. See how much
Actually, you actually help them up.
Oh, yeah. It's
Fine.
absolutely
That's
kind and
the-
altruistic.
Kind of.
Then what you'll need is a pair of these
I need
tokens
a-
here.
There.
Do I need to tell them about this?
I think now's a funny time to do so.
So did I go back?
One of those on the on your card,
Oh right.
and then
yeah.
one of them either next to him on the board or
Is
he's.
he drone or something? He's sort of in.
There's a little bit of.
enticed.
I like them like a blood bank.
Yeah. Okay.
So at any point during your turn, I say yeah, place when time comes for gun. At any point during your turn, roll a purple die. You heal that much damage, and the victim with the marker suffers that much.
Nice.
And then we remove it.
Okay, so it's just the ones.
Yeah.
Just the once.
Yeah. So, funny situations, it's almost leaving, and you're like,
Last
Falls
we played this
over.
with TNG Productions on YouTube. That literally happened.
so
It
yeah,
was-
you can like, especially
How much
somebody's
are you on now?
got a lot more stuff than you can actually hamstring.
And your position here is to remind you of that every opportunity.
Back against
Yeah.
Don't
the
forget that.
wall.
Friend.
Is that one action to move, or was that two actions to move?
That was 2 actions to move, then
And
1
one
action
to
to
that,
assist.
see?
Do I get a step with the assist? as
You
well?
do indeed, yes. Now that will take you out that guy's front arc, so then he will get a chance to hit you.
That is fine. I'd rather
You
not be-
really are thermopiling, aren't you?
That's fine.
This is thermopiling, is that a word?
It is now. So I have 3
I-
actions
yeah.
now, do I?
Yes. Use them well. I mean, to be fair, with the piece of equipment you picked up earlier, you're in a pretty good position to do some
Yes.
damage here.
Yes, I have a repeating crossbow.
Oh, I hope so.
Then you make it shoot
I really hope
at
so.
two set targets. Well, separately for each. So out of the Dracons and which has the least armour?
Dracon's got 0. Oh no, the Dracon's got 1.
And the Glaystalker has 1 as well. So
Yeah.
it's a tall spear that's the.
And also, anything that is in cover, i.e. you can't draw a line of sight to their complete square, you're downgrading 1 die, which if you're using white dice means you're losing a die. So your best bet would probably be to shoot the one that's most exposed, i.e. the Gladstalker
Yeah.
or the tall spear,
Yeah, that's
wipe them
right.
out and then go from there.
So I have 3 dice from another white dice, please.
No.
Give you any
Fight
for
me.
me. I'm going to start with the Gladstalker and then Gladstalker and Tall Spear first. So Gladstalker.
Nice.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Right, so 4 damage then off him with the damage. Which one is it?
That one.
That one there, right?
Did you want to spend it in for me to do 1
I
more
think I
damage?
might do actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll-
That's
I'll
a dead
do
Gladstalker.
Extra damage, dead Gladstalker. And how much do I get for that?
You get 2.
I'm going to play Seal.
And roll the yellow.
So I gain half. I gain half of the infamy.
3
essentially.
plus for some.
Another
Hello?
one. Excellent.
Token.
So I get 1 infamy. You get none.
Nice.
Seeing as that the last part came
Fair enough.
You're like, well, if it weren't for me picking you up, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
you know.
right, okay.
So that goes to like.
Yeah.
Tall Spear.
Yeah.
5.
So 3 damage.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. 3. He's got 2
He's
on.
got 2
I'll
damage.
do that.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's 1 action. So
That's 1 action. I can do that again.
Choose twice for 1 action.
it's
Yep.
a repeat crossbow, yeah.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
But
going
you
to go
booted the door open and gone
Now,
full
is
slow mo.
the second target going to be within a certain space?
No, you can make 2 shoot actions. It's a really cool piece of kit.
right, I'm going to shoot the Gladstalker again. No, not
Tall
Spear,
Spear.
Tall Spear.
Okay. So that's 1, so that's on 4.
I'll spend my last infamy to do an extra 1.
Right.
It's worth
So
it
it's
because you
dead.
get the
Okay,
anyway.
so 2 infamy for killing it.
Yep. And now
roll yellow dice.
yellow dice again.
3 plus.
3.
Yeah.
Drops a piece of loot.
There we like it.
Did you want to step as part of that shoot action?
Not yet, because I've still got another shot.
Oh, you've got 1 more
I've
shot.
got another shot. That's only my 3rd shot.
On this
How
end,
does
you
that
shoot,
shooting
you
those
step,
guys?
step there and then you shoot again, you can step onto the loop.
Yeah.
No.
No, because
No.
repeating. So he's done his 2 shots.
This,
Oh,
this
that was
you're
a
now halfway through an action, so at the
Yeah,
end of the
so-
action you'll be able to
So you get another shot then. Dracon then.
Yeah, we'll shoot the Dracon.
-1.
So the way the loot deck works is the loot deck's
3.
made up of a mixture of
2.
common and uncommon loot.
2 armor.
1 armour.
1 armour, and you've done
5.
5. Oh, so it's 4. Sorry, no, it's dead. So roll nice. The yellow one.
Yep, hang on, how much infamy do I get?
1.
I'm much more interested in that.
Nothing.
Nothing. So that's. I could.
That's your second action done.
Come on, I'm clearing everybody out here.
Yeah,
What's
the
your last?
loot deck's made up of a mixture of common and uncommon loot cards. There's only a couple of commons of that. That's one of the uncommon ones, basically.
I'm
is-
going to drain life that Dracon now. To try and get some health back. 3.
Nice.
So it's not
Excellent.
affected by armour or anything, then it's just.
Just 3 immediate damage.
And
So
now
just-
I'm going to step back to there.
What was it hiding in this room anyway?
The dead.
Hoping to achieve.
It's just, yeah, well, we'll see how
And that's my turn.
I've
Number
just got
4.
Scarface in my mind. Yeah.
Oh no, on my turn, I'm going to do that for some more infamy.
Oh, you
And you get 2 alarm
The
tokens.
draw attention card, which literally just gives you infamy in exchange for alarm tokens.
Look at me, I'm wonderful.
That would be the mad cackling as you lever it to
I think Vampire Blood's had a weird effect on your psyche.
I think you can be mine.
yeah. I think this is very Scarface now, isn't it?
the. This really is. Okay. Right, Ratkin.
Right. I'm going to use my disorder card, pickpocket. Take an elixir, dragon egg, or random stone loot card from a villain in your front arc. So I'm going to have to. Can I do it as I move through?
So, did it say play it as an action or?
A free action.
So, you wouldn't be able to do it now because you're facing the wrong way.
Yeah. So I'll,
If you did a movement that would put you, that'll take one of your actions to move there, basically.
yeah. So I'll take one action. I will
Pickpocket. What are you looking?
pickpocket. I'm gonna steal that crossbow.
Stone
Oh.
is face down. That's equipped currently.
Oh right.
Yeah.
You're good, but you're not that good. Not nicking it cunningly out of his hands would be a little bit.
Tap him on the shoulder. Oh, look over there.
I get an infamy for that.
And keep any card you've got. Keep these ones face down. They'll be stowed as well.
Yeah. Should use that.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it you both?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just drain somebody's life again. So I'll drain the life and
Get
you.
your infamy,
I'll
yeah.
play it back.
Yeah, I've got my infamy. And
Lovely.
I'm going to take my second move. 1, 2, 3.
I'll grab the loot,
Four.
surely. Get the loot, go on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you've only got movement 4.
Brass helmet. Okay.
Get
That's
that.
good.
Lovely.
Can you
That
grab
one you
it?
can equip it, so you can put that face. Basically, you can equip whenever you're not in an enemy's front arc.
Okay. So from reduced damage taken from a single source by 2.
Wow.
Okay.
Have to discard it.
Yeah. It gets knocked off. But
Yeah. And
I
then.
suppose you can fit it on your
I
head.
imagine an elf helmet doesn't really fit. It perches on
Oh
the top.
my god, his muzzle.
Yeah.
Right. Step and attack, I presume.
Step and attack.
Yeah.
Okay, before rolling dice.
Ooh.
Place a card on the villain target's defender. Before rolling any dice, increase the defender's defense by 3. So he's now defense 5.
He's cowering behind his shield.
Absolutely.
For good reason.
Well, it's his last go, isn't it? So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm doing 1
Still
damage.
does the damage.
1.
Damage. And then I'm going to use my tribal totem
Yep.
to gain an extra action. I'm going to.
Don't forget your first ability as well if you wanted to.
Alright. After making a fight test, give the keep master an alarm token. There you go. Have another one, and I will. Well, not yet. Right, I'll make this attack and then see if I need to reroll any.
-2 this time. Okay.
And I will reroll. I'll reroll.
Yeah.
Those.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That
Yeah.
is worth it.
I think that's a dead elf.
Yep.
Don't forget you can throw it.
That's a critical, so you can throw him as well. Yeah.
Goodness me.
Yeah. And I will.
I think tall spears make quite good
Yeah,
projectiles.
throw
They
him at
fly
that guy.
quite well.
So
Aerodynamic.
1 damage to the Drakon.
Okay. So roll the yellow dice then. You need to get a 3+. That's a white.
I've got so disappointed
No,
with
no,
that.
no.
Oh, that one.
is,
Sorry, didn't see that.
yeah.
And then you get 2 infamy as well.
That's not rolled anywhere near enough.
That's my infamy, not that.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Still my infamy. I've worked hard for that. Shot loads of stuff. I'll get that over there.
Right, and I'll take the step. In.
Oh, you stepped before you
Yeah,
fought.
you step to get up.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, but you had a free action, which was to.
Sorry, no, you're right. Yeah, you
Yeah,
only fought
yeah.
again, so you can step. Yeah, you're right. Ignore
Okay.
me.
I should have cut my mouth shut.
Never mind.
I've got to say, considering how many defenders were there, you two have just done some impressive room clearance. That's the end of your go, isn't it? So strategy step.
Right. Okay.
You like crossbows, amazing.
It's quite good.
It's like I think strength value 5. It's worth
Going to
3
regenerate.
or 3.
Yeah.
Heal 1 damage from each defender on the board, so he's healed back to full. One of these spear guys had a damage on him, so
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
take that off him, and then that's down to 2. Oh, thank you very much. And
Remember that,
Yeah,
Plus you're cornered by an army of elves.
While you're doing that, I'm going to squeeze past you, make sure we haven't got any comments on the stream, because this is the thing that can happen. People are going to ask questions.
okay, so the middle then is a new reinforcement step. No, strategy step. Look at the top 6 cards
right,
of this
exciting.
deck and put them back in any order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might take me a moment or two to.
Brilliant.
Although I don't draw them up until the end of the go, so I'll do them after. So reinforcements next, isn't it? Oh, no,
So it's-
fighting next.
Yeah, fighting next.
Activations.
Right, so 4 to activate. Who?
I'm hiding behind my vampire.
Or master.
Yeah.
Studied bugs and things.
Redfield.
How much damage have you got left? You heal quite a lot, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Okay. Let's let's gonna fireball this guy.
Yeah. If you're attacking from behind,
Yeah.
upgrade 1 die.
Oh, 2 on. Can I upgrade from no dice to an extra white dice? Or do I have to upgrade a
No,
white
so,
dice?
so
to the
you
other
can't upgrade nothing at all.
Right.
So what happens is you always start with a number of dice.
Yeah.
Upgrades and downgrades cancel out,
one? Right.
and then any remaining are applied.
Alright, okay, so 2 orange then. 3. What's your defense?
Armour of 2.
2 from 1.
I'll take the damage this time. Where's my helmet? Where's that?
Okay. And then.
No critical.
No critical, so it's not on fire.
And then on it.
Which is surprising because it's a hairy rat.
Is
That
that
done really well.
after
It's really
it's
greasy
fired?
hair though. It's fine.
You gonna chomp him as well? Oh no, because so you
I've done
one
it,
action
right?
to. Oh, is one of them to move?
No, I'm going to step after shooting.
So then now you can fly if you want to.
So I can shoot, so
Yeah.
shoot
As long as it's
range
two-
and
As long as
melee.
it's 2 different actions.
2 different actions,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so it's in the back.
Yes, indeed. So that'd be upgrade 1 die.
So instead of 2 white, it's now a white and an orange. Do you want to do you
Dear
want
physics,
Yeah.
yeah.
There we go.
3, so 1 more damage.
1 more damage.
You're being inconvenienced from behind by a tiny baby dragon.
At the end of the go, I'm going to reorder these cards just to keep it going.
Yeah,
Otherwise
cool,
we
yeah.
have 10 minutes reading. Let's have a look. I've got plenty of things to reactivate stuff anyway, so I'm going to melee with this guy. So it's 2 white. Nothing. If I use the step to step out, you can attack, can't you?
So if you step out, yeah, he can attack you.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to step, but still within your front arc.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to shoot this one.
You can't. Because he's...
Oh, because he's next
yeah,
to a...
that's your friendly fire, so that's
Right.
what the...
Okay, well I'll tell you what, I'm going to stick you with this spear. That's 2 squares, 1, 2.
They're well-trained dragons, these.
Yeah. So that's 1 damage. And then I'm going to
Just gradually chipping away at this racking.
step out of the way.
I'd worry about the abyss and the follow you on this.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So he, as part of his movement, he's going to turn around then.
Yep.
And then I'm going to stab you.
Not me, girls. I'm just here waxing my wings.
What's your defense?
1.
So 2 damage.
Ooh. After that. Another 4.
That's my 4 then, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I'll spend 1 to activate the elf and the bow. So 2 white and an orange. So it's another 4. You down?
You can spend an infamy to ignore one of those. So that's 3, so you're not quite down yet.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to step as part of that shoot. And then I'm going to stab you for 2. Come on. 1 more damage, that's enough to get you down.
No, so you've got to re-roll one of those.
Stop it.
In with a parry.
Right, okay, I'm going to spend 2 to activate this Dracon that I didn't use.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh, I can't shoot.
You can't shoot.
1,
no.
2, 3, 4. Hello.
Nip.
How do you feel about being a vampire trap?
Oh, that's.
Yeah,
So
I'm
2
down.
Get in. Do I get infamy for doing that?
No. You'll get points at the end of the round for every villain that is subdued at the end of the round.
Okay. So they're technically subdued then, aren't they? Because they're sort of in my front arc.
Yes. So you can't make recover actions while you're there.
Okay.
Someone else needs to come and clear it off you. Conveniently for you, you're right by the exits. They're coming your way anyway.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Hey, and you can say, well, you're
No,
waiting
it's
there
clear
for
the
it.
way for them.
Exactly.
You a distraction. Distracting.
Yeah, look how many people are pulled this way away from you.
To be fair, with that outfit, you are a distraction. That is very much.
what I'm going to spend money on.
Hey, trench coat from leather rings, it's a good look. Well, it's a look.
It's quite tough.
So,
isn't it?
reinforcements?
Yeah, I was just thinking, do I spend 2 more of these to move that cat? But no, I'm not going to.
It's probably not worth it.
No, I'm going to
No.
reinforce then. So I've got what, 6 to spend?
Yeah.
I'm going to discard this. I was going to use this in the reinforced deck, which is to play it after putting somebody in a point and activate them.
Yeah.
But they're not too far away, so I'm going to use its discard to get 3 alarm tokens instead. So 3
Yeah.
of them.
It's the thing you've been short on throughout the game, really, is alarm tokens.
Yes. And then I've now got what, 9 to spend. So they're 3, so that's 6. 7, 8.
They're not 3, they're 2.
They're 2. So 3, 6, 7, 8. Because they're an elf, which is here.
Oh no, they're not. That's the cost. So they're 2
Oh,
each.
of course it is.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There we go. Let's have a miniature instead.
Well, here comes the cavalry. Remember, what you've got to do is break through and get off. They are going to turn up next round. So, or, you know, in the next keep phase, you've got a whole building phase till then. Take heart. Okay, is that the end?
Yeah, so I'm going to. Now at the end of my go, I'm going to.
Yeah, you do that.
Put
Yeah,
it in
then,
the order.
then draw
In fact,
5.
I'm just going to put 2 back that I don't
Cool.
want. basically.
And you lot need to all draw a disorder card if you haven't got one, or discard a disorder card if you want to.
I'll have that one.
It's happened. Escalation has occurred.
Oh, good.
So that goes in front of the Keepmaster. That comes out
straight
immediately.
away.
You draw another card to replace it. So Keepmaster, read out the dragon card.
Okie dokie. When this card is revealed, place it face up in the Keepmaster's play area. The villain who drew it draws another card to replace it.
Done that already.
Done that, right? From now on, villains gain 1 additional infamy for each disorder card they play.
It's all unravelling at the seams. It's all going wrong. Okay. End of that. Reshuffle initiative markers. Keepmaster gets 5 alarm tokens.
Alright, hold on. So spend all of them.
Yeah.
Let's just keep 5. Lovely stuff. So just go through my cards. I'll let you go first. You've been going last all the time. Yeah.
I'm going to trade you with anyway because I'm young.
Alright, yeah.
Doing nothing anyway.
Yeah, you need to be going last, preferably.
Yeah. Well, I've got 2. So
I'll stop you then.
Cheers.
You're going to go first, you've got crazy crossbow, do you?
I need him not to be standing next to people,
Oh, yeah.
basically. So the current order.
Yeah, you go first.
Or if you went and killed something first,
Could be
then and then I can move on and clear up.
The only thing I've killed so far is a cat, so you are kind of. You're expecting a lot of me so far.
Well, there's an injured Dracon. I mean, come on.
It is a bit,
It's
yeah.
got like hurt you win.
Yeah, I think I could possibly do that.
I'm only upset. This was a placeholder graphic for the baby dracons. It looks utterly adorable. And, I mean, I think they've captured the essence of it. These models, like they've still got big-eyed, quite adorable creatures. You should feel
Sharp,
bad.
pointy teeth.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to take a shoot action.
Yep.
So I'll step,
Yep.
and then it's 2 white dice.
What are you shooting with?
Uh,
Need a ranged weapon to do it.
oh right, and
So-
you know, it's just.
Oh
there.
no, that's your capability with a ranged weapon.
Oh,
you,
right.
You actually have something, so that you'll be able to pick up like bows
Oh,
and
right,
a
right.
repeating crossbow. You could, if you wanted to,
Give me a long
make
hard
a
stare
trade
from two
free
people.
action, which is it's a freebie.
Yep.
Another character adjacent to you can give you a piece of equipment if you want to. So you could ask to borrow the repeating crossbow. You can give it back later in the turn.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
get
go.
that
I'll go hit a dragon with a sword. So 1, 2, now I'll go there.
Yep.
So I've got both of them in my front arm.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah, I'll hit the baby dragon. So I get.
So it's 3
upgrade,
upgraded,
1
is
dice if I did. Yeah, so it's 2 white and 1 orange.
Yep. Do it.
So 5.
That's dead.
Which one is it again?
Juvenile
yeah,
dragon.
that one.
That one there?
The poorly one.
You heal on damage, I believe, whenever you kill something,
I do.
and that gets you an infamy as well, and potentially makes some noise, or maybe drop something. You might have been carrying a trinket. Very quiet.
For juveniles, 4 plus.
4. I will then fight this dragon.
Yep.
So sorry, that was 1 action to move it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
1 action to fight, and this is the other action.
Yes.
Do I get 1 stab? Yeah.
Do you though, or do you
Yes,
want to
step
each
up.
move? That's the question.
I'll be. No. I'll stab the dragon.
Yep. Oh dear, what's that?
For no damage.
I almost all stuck him in baby dragon. Just flailing it around.
Get it off.
So yeah, can I use these to roll again, or is it
You
just
spend 1 to add 1 to the roll, so it's not really
Not
worth it.
Yeah, so that is my
Done.
3.
Number 2.
Right. I'm in his front arc, aren't I?
You're,
Yeah.
Yep.
So you want to just try to attack me?
Oh, you're going to move?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So 2 to fight. 1 damage. in total.
Okay.
I'm always going for
Apparently, it's a
this
universal rule. Whenever this Rat King gets attacked, he will suffer 1 damage. That is.
Yeah.
well, he's getting me the
Oh, they're all facing the wrong way, aren't they?
one
And you
is.
just moving straight past them.
Yeah.
Oh, that one, yeah.
One's facing the wrong way, one isn't.
Attack me with that one.
Just picturing the Rat King very
Yeah,
quietly
yeah.
sneaking past.
Yeah.
He's still in his front arc.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm going to move off the board.
Oh.
With my
So
next
you
move.
move. So
Do you have
the
that?
first movement point will move you onto the villain entry point.
We've got an egg.
At which point you do get attacked.
Can you leave if you haven't got an egg? As long as you find one.
As long as one egg has been found.
Right.
you
So I
can
get to
leave.
stab you while you're walking by then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does it count as a back attack then if you're stepping away?
No.
No, what's a shame. Okay, so 4.
Right, I'm going to take 2 off that.
Okay, that's 2.
And is that you discard that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 damage.
Right, and then I'm just going to use my last action to get out of here.
There you go. Rat King is off.
So
Now you can
off.
still play disorder cards if you have ones that are relevant. How you feeling? You feeling confident? You got good chunk of infamy there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Bit of loot as well.
Yep. Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Right, my turn. 1, 2,
Now's your chance to get this egg.
3,
He's got
5.
more loot than you have.
I've seen it done. I've seen people go, oh, but I'm gonna kill it.
So it's attack. Oh no, you
No,
went through the back
three.
sorry. Yeah,
4.
go for it.
So if I move to there, I'm off.
I stab
You need
you.
to move one more. You need to spend a point to move off the board.
Yeah,
So
so
I
hang on.
hit you for, what's your armour?
1.
So 3 damage. That enough to floor you.
I'm then going to claim my 3 health.
Oh, again.
There it is.
So he takes another 3 damage, is that right?
Yeah.
He draws a purple die
So,
and takes that much damage.
Do I roll it?
Yeah.
Right.
Hang on.
So this
See how
could
much
knock
it is?
you on the floor.
No, I'm on 8.
Oh, 2.
So you take 2 damage.
Before
Before he gets out, you know.
he gets off, yeah, I need to claim back. It's,
And then before I go, I'm going to do that to give you 2 alarm tokens and
Right.
take 3 infamy.
Just shrieking loudly. They're over here.
just flailing.
See ya.
It's because you're an elf as
No,
well.
actually-
You put on your best elf voice. You know.
Only 5.
Devious.
No, that's a 5 though. Yeah, and I'm off.
So can I still I can't win from now, can I? Or
Well, you can win by subduing both of them.
right.
That'll give you 4 points.
Okay.
The maximum they can get is, well, it's 2 points if they've got both the most loot and the most infamy.
Yeah.
And at least 1 dragon egg, they will then beat you.
Right.
But
Okay.
at this point, that's you know.
We've got 1 egg, that's it.
Yep. Right, is that the end of that? Number 4.
Not getting
No one has done anything to help you.
No.
You've got a dragon
That's
sat on
shocking.
you.
You notice that too.
And now it's the keep phase, and I imagine this is going to go one of one ways.
Stratch phase first.
Yes, indeed.
We thank you for your sacrifice.
Reveal the top 2 cards of the disorder deck. If an escalation card is revealed, put it into play. It might not. I don't think it will.
If not, it will just discard them. Yeah,
No.
just discard it.
Right. Okay.
Just lets you run the deck down to get more escalation in.
Okay. Remove any.
Did you get your bonus in for me for the bragging escalation card?
Yes, I took 3 rather than 2.
I love that you got the bragging and then 2 draw attention.
Going
That's
to-
just fantastic.
Summon a defender to reinforcement as though it were the reinforcement step. Pay their reinforcement cost as normal. So that'll just go into one of the
Yep.
zones, won't it? Let's just have a.
You did have run out of minis.
I've got one of these guys. I'm gonna put him here. Okay. Remove any defender from the board.
Go for the old vampire pin cushion.
Right, I'm going to play this one strategy. Remove any defender from the board, then set it up in any explored area on the board. You can choose its facing. It retains any damage. Put him here, since you're back arc, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd go back one if I were you.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good idea. Oh, I've got the same card twice.
Cool.
Oh no. And that's
They're
it.
clearing you a path. How kind.
Well, maybe.
Alternatively.
Alternatively.
4 activations then.
Right, okay, so I'm going to activate this guy. So it's 3 white, but it's in the back arc, so I'm going to upgrade to an orange. 2. And then I'm going to step forward. So if you try and move, you're in my front arc.
Mm-hmm.
Same with this guy.
3.
So 3. Same again, move them up. When do they come on? I can bring them on as part
Yes. Yeah.
of this, can't I? Right. How do I subdue him? Do I just activate one of them and...
As long as he's in a defender's front arc, he can't make cover actions, therefore he can't get up. So we've got to just keep someone standing there.
Right, okay.
It's kind of, there's like a Drakon growling loudly. A Glade Stalker pointing an arrow.
So the spear can fight through his friend, can't it?
Yes, it can. Yeah, so you can bring him around behind there and
Can I just
some more
do...
damage.
Can I step... Oh no, they're in the back arc, so it doesn't matter. I'm actually going to shuffle him over one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to activate him, which is the third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
There we go there. Same again. So
That's
that's two more.
Yeah.
And then step him up. So they won't be
How you
starting.
doing, pal? You're alright though.
Not
You're
too
not too bad.
What do you want,
You can take it.
On 7. Then.
7
Not
is
even halfway.
another 8 to go, right. Okay.
How many spears can you get in
I've got
one
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to spear him. In the front this time. For 1 more point of damage. And then I've got some stuff to spend, haven't I?
Trading these up.
I'm going to spend 1 to attack with that Drakon there. Maybe.
Yep.
Do that one. Nothing.
Nope.
I'll bring those over.
If nothing else, just block the way.
Yeah. Actually, he had a step action at the end of his go, so he'll move out of the way to there. If I move with that dragon, you get to attack it, don't you?
I do.
For quite a lot.
You
Might
just kill it. You might just kill it.
Yeah. They don't really move very fast, do they? I'll bring this elf on, so I'll spend...
Your Drakon has got a special rule called flap,
Okay.
which is you can use a second action to make like a half move.
Oh,
So even
right.
though you can't duplicate actions, that's halfway there sort of thing. So
Oh,
you go a
right.
little quicker if you want to.
Right.
So one of these ones over here could basically move 6 rather than 4.
Yeah, okay, so I'll spend 2 to bring that one on then. So it's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then flat 2.
Yep.
1, 2. Actually, I'm going to flat for 2 here, because you're going to have to go through some stuff to get to it. And then reinforcements now, yeah?
Yep.
So 2 points to buy 2.
Right.
Shove them in there. There we go.
End phase.
Yep.
Draw disorder cards.
4. 5 of these back.
And the initiative tokens, only the 1 and 2 tokens are important. 2 of you are off the board, so just shuffle the 1 and 2 between
Do
you
I still
two.
get a disorder card?
You do indeed, yeah. Not all of them will be any use once you're off the board, but the other players don't know that.
For the next end phase, each villain's disorder hand size is increased by 1.
Oh, so if we have another, I don't think this is going to be the last round, but yeah, you would end up with drawing up a hand of 2 disorder cards.
There we go.
If I said, trust me, you want to trade
You are
initiatives.
pinned. You can't do anything at all.
No.
Unless, yeah.
Sure.
Yes. I'll trade that in for the difference in fear for me. For the difference.
Okay, yep. Every little helps.
Yeah.
Well, they lost all my for me.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to play this now. Play this card at the start of a villain's turn to activate a defender.
Oh dear.
This guy here. Okay, so 4
14
damage.
yeah.
Ooh, over halfway now. Right then.
12. Yeah, 3 half left.
Mike, your go. I'm guessing not much is happening.
Not a lot.
I'm so sorry. You've been abandoned.
Considering my career options.
Right.
You know, the abyss. Not so bad this time of year, actually.
See, do I just go down
No
the spring?
priests,
Or
that's
do I
fine.
try to move?
There's the question, isn't it? I mean,
See, if before I move, can I choose a facing?
no, that would be part of a step, basically. So a step is a move or a turn in any combination.
So it would cost me a move to change facing.
What's he wanted to do?
Because I'm thinking, if I move away from here, they all attack me in the rear. But if
In
I
the
do,
rear.
But if I do that first,
So that would. So they won't get that bonus when they make a free action, a free strike against you.
alright, so
basically.
they just be normal
Because
attacks.
because you can turn freely as you move.
Alright, so that'll be them attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Worth it, isn't it? Yeah, just go. for it.
Run.
Okay, so
Here's
start with this one.
So this one.
1 damage.
1. I've got 2 left.
Next one. Oh.
It should be 3 wide.
No, because it's in the back.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you don't get that in the when they're moving.
Oh.
It's just because they can turn freely before
I'll
they.
redo that one then. Here we go. We'll go again then. Okay, 1.
1. Yeah.
Second one. One. The last one. 2!
Oh
Brutally murdered.
no! Okay, so important. Even in a standalone game, the idea is this is part of a broader setting. So after dust has settled and you've been thrown into a lovely elven dungeon, which is probably nice in your digs at home, frankly. The league will break you out because they own you now. They're in charge. They're gonna. You're not gonna languish in a prison. Don't worry. It comes at a cost, though. So let me just get the exact thing here. Here we are. The cost of being broken out of jail is they will basically nick some of your stuff. Here we go. So, are you carrying any loot cards, either of you two that were knocked out?
Yeah.
No.
So you will discard half of them rounding down. So if you've only got one, you're okay. That's just basically what the elves nick off you, what you don't have to hide about your person. And then infamy. You roll 2 orange dice and lose that much infamy. So, not feeling very infamous. So, shall we tot up the points? Everyone reveal your loot cards. What were you carrying and how much was it worth?
So,
3.
yeah, 3 games.
So who has got the highest defense value in loot?
4.
Hello.
Hello.
Scoring it up. 4. Does that mean that you've got the highest?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's 2 points for you.
Would you like me to get this window?
Love it. Yes, please.
I'll do that.
Who's got the? Oh, there's a key Rob there. Rob said.
Okay.
Who's got the most infamy?
I have.
Not this guy.
That means for us now.
I've got
7.
7. Which 8. So
Yep.
you've got the highest. So that's 2 points each.
Excellent.
Each dracon egg is worth 1 point if you got off the board.
Okay.
So that's.
I've got 1 off the board.
Ah, good. I was thinking
The
that.
keep master gets 2 points for every villain that was subdued at the end of the game,
Patron.
which I believe means the keep master wins.
Go!
If only it worked better together. There it is. That was. I mean, yeah.
Well done, team.
What can we say?
This was
Do they knife each
it was a
other's death?
gutsy move.
Oh,
There were a couple of points where it got a little bit infighting.
I basically snuck up behind his hero and did loads of extra damage in the back, and then he thought, I'm going to run away from this and just...
Those elves backflipped over.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Good.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a really different gaming experience.
It's and as I say, as you go through the campaign, so you got the 6 core scenarios in the core game. Each one of those can be remixed and replayed as many times as you like. And as you go through, the Keep Master has the option to change the keep deck. So they have different elements they can build up. They get a defense budget at the start of each scenario, so they can put down additional defenders, additional obstacles in your way. They can upgrade the cards in the room, put some things in the bag to start off with. They can change the defenders they have in their slots. So if you bought expansion, you've got the halflings now. You can add halfling defenders in, whatever else you want to do. And then the villains, after each one, say you were playing this as part of a campaign, rather than scoring points to see who's won, sorry, have your donut. You've won, you get a donut. Yes. Well, added some thanks. What would happen is you would now go back to the league. All your loot would be put in a big row. Whoever got the highest, whoever got the highest fence value would get first pick. You'll get the thing next time. And then whoever got the most infamy gets first choice of new skills. He gets to spend time with the trainer. Only the top 2 people get new skills. So
you have to be that little bit cruel and nasty.
This is the thing. It's like people have said, like, if it was because in semi-cooperative games you often get a thing where if one person's losing, they might tank it. Because it's a campaign game. You don't want to do that because also you will lose things as a team if you don't complete the mission. So there is like an impetus to work as a team, even if you want to keep yourself at the front of the pack. And so there's a real balancing act to be done. But did you enjoy yourself? That's the important question.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good game, yeah.
Good, excellent. Commiseration prizes for the consolation prizes.
More donuts.
More donuts.
More donuts for Lucy.
Sad donuts.
Do they exist?
Only the guys that made it out.
I stood out first.
So you're going to have a half an hour break or so?
Well, we're restarting it in about 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So,
you're good with that.
yeah.
Do you mind if you stand in and watch a couple of backers that haven't got their name
Yeah,
down?
absolutely, that's
They
fine.
watch while it
Yes,
kicks off and just
totally.
I'll check that out.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
If you wanted to just chuck the damage tokens and infamy tokens back where they were, that'd be really handy. The other 2 characters, just so you're aware, so one of my favourites is Glum, who's the goblin assassin. He's a bit naff. He's only got defense 1 and 12 health, so he drops pretty quickly. But he ignores front arcs as he moves.
Alright.
So you can zip around people, and he drops the enemy's defense when he's behind them. So he does lots of damage. And whenever he rolls an alarm on the loot die, he doesn't do an alarm, he gets an infamy instead. So he's encouraged to just stab people, backstab them as much as he can.
That better go back
I'll
and
better reshuffle the disorder deck in the appropriate fashion. Thank you.
Did you want to have full names?
Yes, if you could scribble them down for me. I've written the first name. If you could just pop your surnames beneath them, that'd be great.
Still live as well, aren't we?
Sorry?
Still live as well.
We're still live. That's probably going to stop that. Thank you for watching. That one person who's watching.
Yay!
These new marks.
How do I? Yeah. Stop.